And I didn't have the volume up, you guys. Sorry. Oh my god. So I did all that energy for nothing. It was funny because I literally we were sitting here like this going, and then it said live now, and I was like, "What is up, you guys? Welcome back to a rebroadcast of Midlife Vibes live stream Tuesday night edition." What is up, Jackie? How you doing? Sorry, I had
Jackie.
the mics turned off there for a second.
Did you get my DM the other day?
Juan Rodriguez in the house.
Hola,
what is
Juanito.
up, Juan?
Te extraño. Hi, Poogie Mation.
I don't want to time. Well, then behave. You behave if you don't want to time out. Juanito's in the house, and he will time you out.
Hi,
buddy.
Melissa. How are you?
Oh, my goodness. Hey, Melissa. So we're just hanging in there just for a few minutes just to get everybody coming in, having a little libation.
Juanito, are you living your best life? It looks like you're having tons of fun, amigo.
Yeah, like all the friends are out to play, and you have friends from far away and from everywhere just coming.
Hey, we have Jeff Pike. Pew, pew, pew. We have DDG in the house.
DDG in the house. Jeff Pike. Pew, pew, pew.
Trix Young.
I do miss my pew, pew, pew with Jeff Pike.
Poogamation.
Poogamation. My last name. Poogamation.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we are here. We had, I had quite a fun day today.
Regarding the fabric, I think I did it on, I'm not sure if it was Facebook or Instagram.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Hey, Lisbeth, how you doing?
Hi, Lisbeth. Okay, I'm giving a public...
Carla Twinsies, mama, hey.
Hi, Lisbeth. I'm giving a public service announcement. Oh, we were supposed to start.
We were supposed to start. We've been drinking. I'm sorry. Guess who you saw at Calico? One. So cool.
Oh, and didn't you get to meet the twinsies' parents,
yeah.
Carla and Kiko?
So wait, what's our public service announcement?
Public service announcement is I've had 2 glasses of wine, and I have like 2 glasses in here of the
sangria.
So, sorry.
Yes, and so we went to Bevmo the other day, and I got myself a blood orange beer, but I didn't realize, or maybe I did realize, that it was 7.2% alcohol in it. So one beer is like having 2 beers. So it was quite... had one of those, drinking a little screwdriver right now, having a good time.
A little screwdriver? That's a humongous glass, dude.
I'm drinking a mini screwdriver right now, so hey, this could be a fun one, you guys.
I hope not.
But we did shoot a daily vlog today, which was long time in the making, I guess, because we haven't done that in what? Can you take that mask off, please?
I don't trust you, sir.
Okay, you're...
No, you know why I put it on? I seem to need to match every mask with my outfit. I'm so happy I make them because all my masks have to match what I'm wearing. I'm headed out by Deb's.
Okay, see you later. So, you guys, we shot a home vlog today, which was kind of fun. Oh, sorry, the Red Sox not win. I don't really follow baseball, but I know a lot of you guys do, so it is what it is. But we just did a little day in the life on Tuesday. I was off, and I got an awesome birthday present for my birthday last month. It finally got here, and you can watch the home vlog to find out all about it. But I'm full. That's a hint. I'm full. We had a yummy dinner. So, with that, we're going to get into our topic tonight, and then we'll get all over the place wherever we go. But Knott's Scary Farm was canceled today, you guys. What is up with that?
I thought it would be, though. Like I said in the last vlog.
We predicted it.
I didn't think it would be open. I think it would just be too hard to have Knott's Scary Farm in the dark with the monsters.
Yeah, I think for the most part, it would be almost impossible to have it. Are you okay?
See this?
She has 2 glasses of wine, people. 2 glasses of wine.
See how this works? If you put that right there,
Is that why you have the mic?
Yes, I can't
I'm more
do
concerned.
that.
I'm more concerned about
so
the
I
audio
have to go like this.
than I am the wine glassage.
You see?
Look at how they can see where I have to go to get my drink. It's underneath this arm here, around.
Es tu problema.
You know.
Program. Oh, now I can't even talk Spanish. Problema.
Mi problema, not
Problema.
not tú. Okay.
Hi, Michael. How are you, Mr.
Oh,
Spontaneously Disney? Hello. How are you?
What is up? So Michael's on Facebook, so all you guys cannot see his comment, but there you go. Hello, you two. Look at his boys. So handsome.
I am so bummed out about not scaring farm. Last year, as you know, was the first time that we attended, and we had such a blast that we were actually looking forward to our season passes with it. And so now we can't.
Yeah, last year was the first year we did the Halloween stuff, and Not Scary Farm was definitely my favorite out of all the events that we did. We did do Halloween Horror Nights, so that could be the new favorite if it ever happens in 2021. But Not Scary Farm canceled, and we understand why.
Jackie ordered more patches and stickers from Margarita's bag. I love them. Aren't they such great quality, Jackie? Like, I'm obsessed with her patches and stickers.
Yeah, and if you guys do order Margarita's bag stickers, you'll make sure you guys use coupon code Becky for 15% off of all patches and stickers or product in general, all the different product that she has.
We didn't hang this up right yet, but if you guys want one of these cuties, you can go to Daisy's Dazzle Dream for 15% off using Becky15 as well.
Yeah.
I love this thing. She has like crystals underneath here. But anywho... Not Scary Farm. I didn't think they were going to be able to open
Sarah
that up.
Prescott.
Hi, Sarah. I didn't think they were going to be able to do that because a Taste of Knott Scary Farm. DDG, you are the prize winner. I mean, that's a good idea. Have scary food and like some monsters and later.
I think here's what I think. I think Knott's Berry Farm is going to totally be milking the, and I shouldn't say milking. It sounds like they're taking advantage of it. Of the fact that they're having food events inside the theme park. I think that they're going to continue to take advantage of being able to do that in a positive way.
I wouldn't even say take advantage. They just did such a good job. They're kind of like the leaders in this area right now.
Yeah, I think after the opening weekend of Taste of Calico, they corrected whatever issues they had. And it was so much better the second time going. And now we're going to go to Taste of Knott's, which they're opening up the whole theme park, not rides. But they're opening up the whole theme park for different food events and stuff like that. So I am excited for that. Jeff Pike says, 2020 is scary enough without Halloween. This year has been its own scare zone. Yeah, right?
It really has.
And then with what happened in Lebanon today, that's just crazy. Like, oh my gosh, it's just nuts this year.
Yeah, we really love it, but if you think of the logistics of it, like you wouldn't possibly be able to do Not Scary Farm with social distancing and the mask and the nighttime. It just
wouldn't be the same because they wouldn't. Scares could not go up on you. They have to maintain 6 feet. What are they going to be like? But I have to stay 6 feet from you, so I'm going to scare you from back here. But
not only that, like in the fog zones or like.
That's what I'm saying. They wouldn't be able to wander through people like they do. It wouldn't work. But DDG had a great thing. Like, what if they did a Taste of Scary Farm and they did do like a nighttime, not a daytime event.
No. What if they did a nighttime event? No. And they put out the mazes and they let you like go through the maze and then get your food right after the maze. But one at a time. That would take forever.
Well, no. Well, it costs a lot of money for them to build those mazes. And, they really would have to.
Not my problem.
Yeah.
Not my problem.
No, but
Just kidding.
But what I'm saying they could totally do is if they did a nighttime Taste of Scary Farm, and then I know maybe they have some scary figures or people behind, on like, how they have the Calico Mine Ride and they have the miner sitting there and he's telling jokes to people and he's cracking jokes on people and stuff. If they had some monsters in that way, just that were a little bit farther away from you, and then they had some cool scary themed foods like, a blood churro funnel cake or a blood funnel cake where it's covered in red gooey stuff or something and it looks like intestines because it's a funnel cake.
Boysenberry.
Yeah.
Boysenberry.
Right?
So I'm going to interrupt you because I never plug makeup. But my son's girlfriend bought me some Mica Beauty, some like a face peel, what have you. Sorry.
We were talking about Scary
I know,
Farm,
but
and
I'm looking at my lipstick.
Dory, squirrel.
I'm looking at my lipstick. She gave me this Mica lipstick. It's a matte. Too bad. So sad, sir. I could never get you to stop talking.
It's fine.
I already gave him a public service announcement. You know, I've worn this lipstick with the mask, and it does not come off. And it's a matte, and it doesn't get all crinkly and ugly. And I've worn it with the mask, and it has not gotten all over my face. With my mask, I should say, because my masks are roomy. It has not gotten all over my face. Okay, yeah. Go back to Knott's.
No, it's great.
I'm like that.
It's so random.
I'm like the horrible commercial that just jumps on when you're in the middle of a good part of a movie. That's me. It's okay. So funny. I accept it.
I'm sorry. I'm at a ball with it. So I think, Taste of Calico was such a success that they did Taste of Knotts. And now we're going to be able to try different foods like Fiesta Village. So we'll try a little Mexican food. I don't know how they're going to... I don't know if they'll live up... but they'll probably move the elote to over there,
They need to perfect their carne asada fries and their stuff first.
Well, here's what I have to say about Knott's Berry Farm, you guys, is that their normal amusement park food on a daily basis is like mediocre at best. The only good place is like the barbecue place. But their Boysenberry Festival food and their Taste of Calico food is definitely above mediocre.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So their normal food that they serve everybody when they go in.
You said above mediocre, it just makes it okay. Their food is really good.
It's not like 4-star chef, Michelin chef, $300 meal food. It's really good for being served in a theme park. Their food events. I would say that it's better tasting than a lot of the food and wine foods. The only thing the difference is the food and wine foods are more adventurous, I would say, than the Knott's Berry Farm foods.
Oh, yeah.
The Knott's Berry Farm foods are more boysenberry. It's like infused foods.
And it's like comfort food. It's really good. And yes, I did notice, Armando. Thank you so much. I love that you guys are always wearing the mask, and I hope they're breathable for you. The food and wine is a different feel. They're bringing unique things, infusing food together. Where boysenberry is like some straight up comfort food, just made really well and made with their boysenberry. They put their boysenberry in the sauces or in the meats, and they're so good. They just cook it really well. Yeah, and Taste of Knotts is going to be starting on August 21st and running through part of September. So we're going actually on the 21st, which is the opening day. It's a Friday, which is going to be cool because I know they've already worked out all the kinks for this from Taste of Calico. So I'm not worried about going opening day and having a poor experience. I think we're going to have a great experience there. Yeah, they worked all those little hiccups out. And, I was so excited from the first time we went to Taste of Calico to the second time, how much more of the theme park they had opened up for us to see and walk into. Like, we got to walk almost halfway through with a boardwalk. We got to walk and look at the lake over by Silver Bullet. So for them to actually open up everything, except for I don't think they're going to open up Camp Snoopy, but for us to be able to go all the way over by Supreme Scream and Accelerator and stuff and walk through these areas, I'm really excited for it. It's really nice to walk through the theme park and kind of experience that. I kind of want to bring DDG on here to talk about the gluten-free options that they had there, because I actually didn't get to taste them, DDG. I didn't even realize that they had gluten-free options until it was too late. And I did think of you while we were there, and they said that they could make just about anything in a gluten-free option. I don't know how true that is. I know DDG really sticks to the gluten-free. So I would be really curious to see what she has to say about that, or all of that. Well, Carla, are you guys going to be down on the 23rd still, like on that Sunday? I know you're probably driving back on the 23rd, but
I do work on the 22nd as of right now. Maybe I'll just change my schedule. Maybe not be able to go do Taste of Knotts with you guys, but maybe we can have a little after party or something.
Hey, Gart Vibes. He has the same last name as us.
Gart Vibes, what is up? We'll be there in October. Hopefully Disney will be open by then. I don't know.
I hope so, but I don't foresee it happening. This the way we're going right now. It's like we don't care. We're gonna do what we want to do.
Carla, what you DM'd me earlier, that's what we'll be doing at night.
Not this one.
Hey Ronnie, how you doing? From Jonathan and I. Hello. Welcome on the Facebook side. So I think that let's see. Who would have thought we'd be so excited for Knott's at the beginning of 2020? I'm going to tell you.
We're always excited for Knott's.
Well, we love Knott's Berry Farm. We love going Knott's Berry Farm.
We love both. We have like a love for both of them.
Well, because they're two different styles. Like Disney is very immersive and magical. Knott's Berry Farm, Ghost Town is very immersive, but they have big roller coasters.
Yeah.
And I love roller coasters. Disney has much better food on the normal basis than Knott's Berry Farm. And it's a different vibe. It's a different crowd. Knott's Berry Farm does attract a younger teenager, and it's great that the teenagers have a place to go and hang out.
It's affordable for them to be able to get dropped off and hang out all day long with their friends. And so it's an affordable place for them to go. We love both. We really love Disneyland, but we really look forward to Knott's Berry Farm every year, what they have to offer. I don't know if all of you know, but we do have a season pass to Knott's Berry Farm. We have the dining pass. We have the drinking pass. I'll let Josh get more into that. We have the parking pass. And even last year, we ended up with the Not Scary Farm pass. So even with all of those passes, what was our total? Including the Not Scary Farm.
It was under $400.
Under $400. Like
that's including Scary Farm season pass.
For season passes.
Yeah.
For food, you eat every 4 hours, or twice in one day, I should say. And they have specific locations, including the barbecue joint, which is awesome. And when you get their drink pass, you can drink every 15 minutes. You can refill your drink cup.
Non-alcoholic.
Non-alcoholic. Now, we choose
Coca-Cola products.
When we choose to get the drink pass, we don't get the souvenir cup because it's just big and clumpy. We get the disposable cup. But we take our water bottles in with us. We have some water bottles that are leak proof. And we pour it in the cup, pour it in our drink bottle, and then close it. Because if you get the drink pass and you get the souvenir cup, if you forget the souvenir cup, you're SOL. You're just out of luck. You'll have to pay for your drinks. But so this way, if you get the disposable cup option, you can get the regular cup, or you don't have to worry about having that with you all the time. We take advantage of the food option all the time. Sometimes if we know we're going to be leaving and we're going to be hungry once we get home, we'll get food right before we leave. They package it to go and we're good.
Yeah, it's a great deal. It's a great affordable package, and I think that
thank you, Michael.
We definitely got our money's worth to for that. Every year we go a lot, so I think we definitely got our money's worth there. But it's just two different styles of parks, and they're both great in their own way. I think Disney's obviously much bigger than Knott's, but right now what I was gonna say is like Knott's Berry Farm for 2020, blowing all other theme parks out of the water right now with this Taste of Calico and now Taste of Knott's.
No, we say all other theme parks. Are you including Walt Disney World? Because they seem to be doing very well.
I'm talking about everybody in California.
Okay.
Because obviously, like in other states, theme parks are open to an extent. So, but when we're talking about local competition and local theme parks, that are all still closed, Knott's Berry Farm has found a way to open up. Now, I don't know if can Disneyland open up.
He still won't let me touch the
Tuesday night live stream. Your drinks are refilled every 10 minutes. This thing's huge. If I refilled it every 10 minutes, I'd be laying on the floor going.
Yeah, that's a bad sign. Oh, yeah, and with Knott's Berry Farm, because we have the passes, like Half Blood Pirate was saying, we get them free next year.
Yeah, and so because they don't have an annual pass, they have a season pass, and their season is from January through December. So it's a whole year, but it ends December 31st. Well, since they couldn't offer anything in 2020 for most of the year, they basically said your 2020 season passes are good through 2021.
I love Ronnie. She always tries to do Facebook for us, but it gets too lonely for her, so she has to come to you. I'm sorry, Ronnie, but thank you so much for being here with us. She's okay.
Yeah, so I just think, so basically, now we don't have to pay for 2021. So we did get to go for a little bit in 2020, just the first couple months. But now we get all of 2021 for free. They're going to give us Scary Farm because they didn't do Scary Farm this year. So they'll give us Scary Farm for 2021. So I know I say it's free, but it's not like we were able to utilize our passes. But the great thing is, though, when you go to Knott's, the marketplace at Knott's, which is like downtown Disney and stuff, if you are a season pass holder, you can get your discount. Mm-hmm. When we were in Taste of Calico, non-alcoholic stuff, you can get your discount on merchandise, on food. So they still give you that discount. So you're still able to get something out of it, and you're able to get it for 2021.
But Downtown Disney does that as well.
Yes, they do.
Downtown Disney, if you have a season pass and you're going to buy anything in the stores or at the restaurant, you can use your discount for that as well. I did. Yeah. I just want to make it clear that they can still do the same thing at Downtown Disney.
The only difference is Disney is going to give you the time that they are closed. They will give you that amount of time extended onto your pass. Knott's Berry Farm, which already gave us a few months at the beginning where we were able to go, and maybe, just maybe, give us a few months at the end of the year. They're still going to give us all of 2021 for free.
Michael's on Facebook with Ronnie.
That's funny. That's funny. Look at Michael's over there on Facebook. Alpha Traveler 1, welcome.
Hi, friend.
Love when Kenny's able to stop by. How you doing, man? I saw you went to Seven Seas, I think it was, over at SeaWorld San Antonio.
You know what's funny?
Which the food looked absolutely delicious.
You know what's funny is I recognized his voice, and then I was like, he's just as good as that one guy that does the food vlogs. We just seen him do all the dumplings at Trader Joe's. What's his name?
Mikey Chen? Strictly Dumplings?
Yeah, I was like, Kenny's just as good as Mikey Chen. It's Strictly Dumplings. Yeah. I'm your fan, Alpha.
Kenny's are Strictly Dumpling.
Yes.
I claim you. I don't know what I'm talking about, but no, but I'm.
Hi, Rosa.
Knott's is gonna do everybody right by giving them the 2021 pass for free if you had the 2020 pass, which I think is awesome. But what I really was going back to is, though, is like, why can Knott's do these food events? Why are other theme parks not jumping on this bandwagon? Like, is it a financial thing? Because I think Knott's is doing it, and I'm pretty sure it's financially successful. They pre-sell all the lanyards, so they know how many people are coming. They have sold out every night of Taste of Calico before that night has happened. So they know how many people they're letting in. I don't know what that number is. I don't know if it's 1,000. I don't know if it's 2,000 people a night. I have no idea. And so they know what their food costs are going to be. So there, and then we went there. We bought adult beverages, and we saw a lot of other people with adult beverages. So they're definitely making a killing there for sure.
I have such a hard time staying focused.
I know you do.
Mike
3 glasses of wine in, and you're like, hey,
Mike,
what's that over there, people?
Mike said, tweet a tweet to them. And as soon as he said that, I started thinking, tweet, Rockin' Robin. Tweet, Rockin' Robin. So I have that going on my head, and I'm trying to listen to you talk. And
oh, my goodness.
I have such a hard time staying focused.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering, like, I'm just going to use Disneyland as an example because that's the next closest park to us, and that's a big park.
Why are they doing it?
Like, are they not doing it because they feel like they don't want to partially open up their theme park for a food event because they wouldn't be able to give people that Disney experience? Or is it just something they can't do because they can't get the proper permitting to do it? Or is it just not cost effective because the cost of perfection at Disneyland is more than the cost of Knott's?
Well, I don't know about that because I think they could still give people the magic feeling. I mean, how could you not? If they opened up DCA They had their Disney music playing on the overheads. They still have their theming. I mean, once you walk in, just like when you go to Knott's, you're gonna get that nostalgic feeling of being there. Their foods, I mean, they don't have to do food and wine type of foods, which they could. I don't think they're worried about people sneaking into the rest of the park. If they did it at DCA, it would be more than doable.
Even at Disneyland, it's even probably more doable.
You'd have to do it in that little hub area, though. But
no, I think they. I think they
last week you didn't think that.
I think they would have to open up more of the park to separate the people. And here's the thing about Disneyland too is they would be able to charge twice as much as Knott's to do what they're doing. I know, that's what I'm saying. So when it comes to cost, even though it might be more expensive because they have bigger staff or something like that, I think they would be able to recoup any cost because of the amount they could charge per lanyard. And I think Half-Blood Pirate Princess, Half-Blood Pirate.
Half-Blood Pirate Princess?
Yes, because she's my princess. Got it right. I think they should do it in DCA. Well, there's two reasons why. The first reason why I think they should do it in DCA is because they can sell adult beverages throughout DCA, which is a huge profit margin for them. Has a huge profit margin.
Oh, if they were to sell that michelada with the lime popsicle in it, I would be so there just for that.
Because I guarantee you those add-ons of that alone, and then the opening of stores inside of DCA.
Yeah, down that one little strip.
And their paths are wider. They can even open up the back lot. They can open up Grizzly Peak. They can, maybe they don't open up Pixar Pier, but they open up, maybe they even open up Cars Land for a few booths. Who knows? They can definitely do it and still social distance people. And it would be cost effective because of the add-ons that, they open up the Starbucks in there. They open up the shops. They sell a lot of candy, but the adult beverages, they would make a killing on. And in the food too, they would make a killing on it because people are so hungry for Disneyland right now.
Can I give my opinion on Downtown Disney and not everybody get mad at me?
Of course you can.
So
I can't guarantee that everyone's not going to get mad at you, but you can give your opinion.
I do enjoy Downtown Disney, and I do enjoy eating at Downtown Disney. I love the music. I like the vibe. You guys heard me say it on the vlogs. The only deterrent, they do it at Knott's, but it doesn't really affect you. The only deterrent is what takes away of the magic is losing the spontaneity to where you have to wait in those long lines to get in the shops, where there's not really a whole lot to do at Downtown Disney or to look at. Because they're just stores.
Yeah.
So because they're just a lot of shops, your option is to go and eat, listen to the music, and go into the shops. Where Knott's Berry Farm has a lot of visual things to look at. Like you can go to the graveyard, you can look at the blacksmith, you can look at Sad-Eye or One-Eye Joe or whatever his name is. There's a lot more things that you can look at and get entertained with, and like looking in the old schoolhouse, and it's a bigger area than when you go to Downtown Disney. It's a shopping experience and an eating experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And they don't have the bands out, which I think maybe because the band members would be too close. So I think as much as I like Downtown Disney, I would like a little bit more. Maybe if they did, like, how they did those topiaries where they had the Mickey Minis where they were like pieced together, but when you looked at them at the right angle. So maybe if they did something with the topiaries, and maybe, I don't know. There needs something to be a little more visual.
Remember this. Downtown Disney is like the marketplace. Knott's Berry Farm actually opened up a section of Knott's Berry Farm, and that's why I think it was better. But I want to look at Alpha Traveler 1's comment here. I heard the governor of New York say the reason they don't let bars open is because people forget to social distance and forget to be safe. I bet this is why it won't be good at DCA. Now, I agree with you with the first part of in a bar, it's small, it's crowded, people don't social distance, they're getting drunk, they're getting crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
Now,
I totally
disagree with you, though, that at DCA, it's out in the open. And yes, if people were drinking a little bit, DCA is going to have a lot of staff to remind people to social distance. They have it in downtown Disney. They have tons of staff members.
What they did, Kenny, and Mike can attest to it, maybe the twinsies, parents, Carla and Kiko, Juanito's been there. What they did at Knott's, Kenny, with that is people were drinking. You know, the drinks are kind of expensive. They're like, what, $10 a piece or something like that?
More than that. They're like 12 or 13.
Yeah, but what they did, Kenny, at...
For a beer, people.
What they did at Knott's is the line had line monitors.
Yep.
So they had people walking the lines, and we didn't really find too many people that were not standing the social distance requirement, which is the 6 feet. Everybody was pretty much on their mark. But let's say somebody wasn't on the mark, the Knott's person would just tell them, oh, can you please stand here? And they didn't allow you to drink in line or eat in line.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to eat or drink, you had to go sit down. And people were very mindful. You know how normally when it's real crowded, somebody might sit at the end of your table? It was one table per person. It's like people respected that. Nobody was going to ask to sit with you. And so anyways, those line monitors kind of, if you had your mask up to here, they tell you to pull it up. They tell you to put it on. We didn't really see too much non-social distancing unless you were just walking by somebody. So I think, Kenny, that it might be possible for DCA to monitor it as well as Knott's Berry Farm did.
Yeah, well, I think because we've seen in downtown Disney and Knott's Berry Farm how many staff members they have
Like at the saloon, Kenny, when you go in to get a drink at the saloon, there's a team member outside. Right when you walk in, there's a team member that puts the wrist on you, and then when you're in line, there's a team member.
There's two. There's a supervisor and a team member waiting for you, watching you in line.
Yeah, so there's
answering any of your questions.
There's a team member here, but then there's a supervisor and another team member here. And they have people behind the bar. They have the servers, and then they had somebody the middle, like two people in the middle.
To promote social distancing.
So just about in every location where you were eating or drinking, there was a supervisor there. Kind of like, it was like a check and balance is what I found. And it wasn't intrusive where you felt like they were staring at you, but you knew you had the team members. You knew there was a supervising there. Not micromanaging, but just making sure of the efficiency and that the protocols were being followed. Did you notice that?
Oh,
in every area.
And, what's great is all of the employees there and the supervisors, you're able to talk to them and give feedback. And like the second time we went, we were telling them how much better it was. And they're like, oh yeah, we heard everybody. We heard that the lines were long. And so we made adjustments. They corrected things. And it was great to have those conversations, because a lot of times you don't get to have the conversations with the supervisor staff or management staff at theme parks, and they were totally willing to have those conversations with you, which was awesome.
Yeah, like DDG says, there were so many tables and they were spread out. People were very respectful of the space, and the staff was great. We did find that they were very conscious.
So way too many tables, probably.
Yeah, and it wasn't a stressful feeling. You could just tell that everybody was conscious of what needed to happen to make sure it was an enjoyable event and to make sure that they could do it again.
Yeah, and if you're going to Knott's Berry Farm, which is it's weird for me to say, but the beers are more expensive at Knott's Berry Farm than they are at Disneyland. They are. They're like $12 or $13 for a beer at Knott's Berry Farm. In Disneyland, they're like $10.
Michael, 4 drinks at Knott's was $53.
Yeah, Michael.
Thank you for our beer.
Yeah, it was. And the first time we went to Taste of Calico, that prevented us from getting drunk, because I was like, we double fisted it. We got 2 drinks each, and we went. 5 each. How much was that? Huh? We had 5. No, we had 2 drinks each, and we went and sat down. That was $53, and then later we got a couple drinks, and then later we got a couple drinks. Yeah, we probably spent $100 on beers. Not just beers, we had cider and sangria and stuff. But you know what? We were back in the parks, and it was a special event, and I was okay doing it. I was okay.
Here's the deal. And we've been home for so long that we haven't really been spending any money.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that's justified or anything like that, but, you know, you go to a nice... I'll be honest with you. We went out to dinner, and the drinks were just as expensive at a restaurant. So
Brittany's eating meat, too?
Wait, what happened? Where
He said, oh, my God, guys, Yayas and Britt are carnivores now. Can you believe it? So Brittany's eating meat, too. I think I know why. I think I know why. I'm going to text her.
Oh, my goodness.
I miss them. I haven't seen them in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Yayas in a while, so maybe
So,
they'll go on. Maybe they'll go on the 21st. Yaya, get Friday off.
So, like Michael said, it was worth it. You know, we went and we hung out with Michael and Carrie, and it was just nice to be out, to enjoy some drinks, to enjoy the food, the music, and, you know, get to know them better. It was just a really good time.
Yeah. You know what? Thank you. Oh, thank you, Michael. Thank you. We had such a great time with Michael and Carrie. We got to go out to eat the night before over in our own town, City of Orange, and they've closed off some streets and took out some tables.
They kicked us out, you guys. They kicked us out.
That was actually a funny process. We went to a restaurant, a nice barbecue place, and they had outdoor seating. They closed down the streets so they could have outdoor seating, and we were sitting there and enjoying. We enjoyed our food. We enjoyed some adult libations. We enjoyed some more adult libations. But we weren't ordering anymore because we were already like 3 drinks in. I think Michael and I were. You and Carrie were not.
Me and Carrie
but
only had 2.
We're sitting there, but most importantly, we were enjoying the conversation and the camaraderie of our friends.
Oh, yeah, Kenny, prove it. Prove it. No, just kidding.
And so the restaurant finally came to us and said, we have other reservations that we have to take, so if you guys are done, we really appreciate it if you would. They didn't want to say leave, but they pretty much kicked us out. They kicked us out of the restaurant because we were done. With $53, I could buy all kinds of shots for Josh Midlife. I think we might be able to put him under the table. You know what? I challenge you. Anybody, super chat. Shots, no problem.
He just went to Costco, so.
Woo, man.
Okay, so let's see.
Oh boy, we went to Costco. Oh my God,
it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
It was under 500. I'm gonna tell you that. We went to Costco and it was under 500. But we don't. I don't gotta go for a couple months now.
But here you go. With that being said, we don't really buy very many processed food. It's all that 500 really is in meat. We cook pretty much almost everything fresh. We don't really use... Oh, my goodness. Alpha Traveler started it.
I'm going. I'll be back.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Kenny, he just went and got a... I don't even know why you bought a bottle of alcohol if we don't drink it.
For when we have friends over.
Ay. He went to go get his bottle... He gets all lovey-dovey when he drinks. He starts kissing me and he wants to hug me. And I'm like, stop it. Yeah. Let's see. Kenny, Alpha Traveler, when they come to Wyoming, I'm going to just take him to the Budweiser. Oh my gosh, we've never been to the Budweiser warehouse. You know where we've been? Don't say anything. We've been to the Coors brewery where they make the beer and they show you all the hops and the bottles like Laverne and Shirley, and they give you the tasters. We've done that before. Oh no. You got the little bottle from Michael.
Tippy Cow. This is
I like that one.
Chocolate shake liqueur.
That's not
alcohol.
Fair. I like that one.
Kenny,
I want to taste it.
This is for you.
Leave me a taste. I just want to taste it.
That's like chocolate milky
Ooh,
goodness. Chocolate milky goodness, Kenny. That's what that is.
That's like chocolate milk.
That is. I wish there was more of it. I need to find some Tippy Cow.
Oh no.
We're going cow tipping. Let's go cow tipping. No,
okay, we want to give Becky some love. Oh, I just told them that when you drink, you get too lovey-dovey and you start...
Oh, yeah. Ronnie's always shot. Rosa's even jumping in. Shot. Rosa, watch out, Rosa. When I see you, I'm gonna bring the shots.
That's one, too. He's a Cancer. He says that's how you guys get. Bow chicka bow wow.
Ooh, Jeff, our neighbor just brought us fresh smoked salmon with jalapenos. Ooh, that sounds
Ooh,
good.
that sounds really good. You know what was so cute is when we were at Knott's Berry Farm, and I'm sorry, I'm Mexican, so I say jalapenos. But it was so cute that
Jalapeno.
Carrie really loved the jalapenos, and she was saying jalapenos, and I just thought it was the cutest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Those pulled pork sandwiches were really good. That tastes like chocolate milk.
That was chocolate milk. Spiked chocolate milk. Tippy cow. I'm getting a whole bottle. That's dangerous. That's almost as dangerous as sangria at Knott's Berry Farm.
Or your
sangria. Let's taste it.
No, don't start. Thanks, Kenny.
Oh yeah, that's dangerous too. That's dangerous. I'm saving a bottle for when Carla comes. We bought 2. We went to Costco, bought 2 bottles, big bottles of sangria.
Okay, you got new comments, buddy. So what we talking? Are we done talking about Knott's Berry Farm? Let's go hang out to Tomaters and do some tractor tipping.
Yeah.
So here's the thing: when I know Mike and Carrie, if they come down again, and Jeff and Lisa Pike. Oh Lord Jesus!
Oh, that's so Becky gets more love.
No, Rosa. I know more love from him. It's weird.
It's weird. We've been married 23 years. I give you lots of love.
I know, but you get really cariñoso. You really get like... okay, so Becky Boo, remember when you found mini bottles of Patron behind the bed dresser?
Wait.
That's hilarious.
Juan, you need to stop it. Juan.
Go get the peanut butter one.
There's no more peanut butter.
What is there?
There's gin and there's Patron, and you're not allowed to have any Patron.
I don't know which one. But hi Crystals.
Hi Crystals, text some randomness.
So
welcome back.
Lisa and Jeff and Mike and Carrie, when you guys come down again, if you have enough time, we need to go to some restaurants or some little food places that are close. But I'm gonna have to do my taste testing to find gluten-free options for you guys, because some of the places that we go serve a lot of gluten, I guess, like the taco shops.
I'm good with gluten.
I know, but
for DDG,
I
know she can't have gluten.
Can't have gluten, and Lisa doesn't eat gluten either. Lisa doesn't eat gluten either.
Oh yes, that's true. Jeff, we're gonna find something gluten-free.
Yeah.
For Lisa.
Vodka.
Lisa. For you, Lisa.
Because we were thinking there's so many good local places that we have around here that are just nothing fancy, not a big old restaurant, just a local taco bar, or not taco bar, taco place, or a pho place, or just different places that are kind of close to Disneyland, that if you wanted something good to eat and you didn't want to venture too far out, you can still do so.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, so the thing for me though, I always go back to the theme parks, because that's just kind of...
That's why we're vlogging?
Well, that's what really interests me right now too, is the theme parks. I understand that Michael said earlier that he talked to a cast member. They said, because we don't have enough space to do an event like that.
They do.
I don't believe that. I believe that they would have to open up more of DCA to do it. But I believe they can manage the crowds. The problem is they have to limit the capacity. So would it be... I'm assuming if it could be profitable for Knott's Berry Farm to do this, it would be profitable for...
Oh, Lord.
Tricks Young. I'll be back.
Sticker.
I don't even know if that's for a shot or not, but I'll be back.
He's just looking for an excuse, Tricks.
I'm going to go get me a shot.
I think if you do a shot, you have to talk like Donald Duck for Tricks. Yeah, there you go. Oh, goodness. Oh, look at it. It's a cute little... It's a little corky with the heart. I love it, Tricks. Thank you. Jeff, it's true. Gluten-free is easy now. Yeah, we have this one place right next door to us that it's called the Green Tomato. I love eating there. They have such good food. Oh, it's coming, Crystal. Trust me. He went. He's looking for an excuse. He has to work tomorrow. You guys, when he drinks, he's all about the party. He's like, yeah. And then he just goes and passes out and goes to sleep. Shh, don't tell him I told you. Yeah, we don't like to go inside. We did go inside for Juanito's birthday at Knott's Berry Farm. But I was spazzing out. Literally, I was spazzing out mentally the whole time. Yes, I have my phone, Michael. Let's see. I was kind of spazzing out the whole time. It really worries me. She just sent you a sticker for $9.99 loco. She didn't say shots.
Oh, okay. Well, then I don't hit. Okay, excuse me.
Oh, he did. He went.
Here's. Okay. I did. I brought back some Patron.
Why
Just
not?
in case. Just in case. But I bet. Usually when I step away,
I talk trash?
Becky usually talks a little trash.
I did.
And I'm pretty sure she probably said something like, "Oh, don't give him too much alcohol. He'll just go pass out or something."
You heard it on Jessica watching.
What are you talking about? I heard it where?
Oh, Juan just sent a super sticker.
Oh my goodness, Juan. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Trix Young,
Juanito.
I just want to tell you thank you so much again. And Rosa, thank you. And Kenny, thank you so much for all the super stickers and the love and the you guys are awesome. But you know, talking about those things too, I want to definitely talk about the love for our Patreon members too as we're sitting here.
The love we have for everybody.
We got love for everybody, but our Patreon members who support us monthly, I just want to thank you guys so much.
Vodkila's a real thing.
Vodkila? What is it? Vodka tequila?
Here's for Carla, Twinsy's mom. Show it.
Vodkila.
That's for. Oh Lord Jesus, Michael, what are you doing?
Vodkila.
It's a real thing. That's
my
scary.
God. Michael, stop
That's
it. Stop it, Michael. Stop it.
That's for my amiga Carla. Okay, you gotta drink a
Stop
shot.
it. Stop it. Okay, Becky, you realize you started this, right? Jessica was like, "Oh, I guess it's a drinking night," and I go, "Your mom started it." You did.
I gave the public service announcement at the beginning of the live stream, and I said, I've had 2 glasses of wine, and I have 2 glasses of wine in here.
Okay. Crystal texts Fernandez. 1, 2, 3, floor.
That's Josh. Jeff, did you look at their menu? Oh my God, their beet salad is amazing. I don't know if it's gluten free.
Where?
At the Green Tomato.
Oh, the green tomato.
He looked it up.
Green
It is
tomato.
so good.
Jeff. I know, Michael. I'm just trying to delay a little bit of my. This is like 2 shots in here, basically, you guys. This is Patron.
You know,
reposada.
Reposada.
What's reposada? What's that mean? What's reposada mean, you guys?
Can I say?
I need to know.
Can I say something funny?
Yes.
When we went to Utah and we stayed at downtown Vegas, at the old Vegas part.
Yeah, California Hotel. Fremont Street.
Yeah. Josh took the 3 bottles of tequila as if we were going to drink them.
Yeah, we're not crazy.
And then
we split one, and that was it. That was it.
And then when we went to recently to Sedona, he took all the little bottles.
I took all the bottles.
Hard alcohol.
They came back
as if we were going to drink them.
They came back with us. One of them. They came back with us.
You're so funny.
I act like I know you guys see us on the live stream, and we're having a libation, but
and it
really
looks like we're always like
yeah. But literally, I've had this for how long have we had these little bottles? I got this from Christmas last year, and we still have it. You know, like. It's okay. I have 3 bottles of vodka because people gifted us vodka. We don't drink it. I have 3 bottles of vodka.
They have gluten-free waffles. I've been wanting a waffle for. You know what I would love? You know what I would love?
Wait, what we're doing.
You can't. Hold on.
No. When Lisa and Jeff come down, we're going to the Green Tomato.
Yes, that's what we said.
Oh, I wasn't here. I was busy getting a bottle of tequila.
Hey, easy, borracho. So, I've been wanting gluten-free French toast.
Sorry.
I have been
wash that down with
really.
some vodka. Okay, that's much better.
It's gonna be so funny to see you.
I'm gonna hate life tomorrow.
He's gonna fall asleep, and you're gonna snore so loud. I'm gonna have to put.
I'm gonna snore.
You're gonna.
I'm gonna snore.
No, I was gonna say that you're gonna snore so loud, but I'm gonna have to put my earphones and meditation in to fall asleep. That is a nice drink.
Fire.
The reposado is good.
I actually like the regular Patron
Oh, no.
better.
Hi, Marianne.
Hi, Marianne. 99-cent do not get you a shot. 99-cent get you a drink of vodka. Here you go. Drink of vodka and orange juice.
Marianne, he's been crazy. Marianne likes you crazy, though.
I like Marianne crazy.
You make her laugh.
Marianne's like my partner in crime.
I miss Marianne so much.
I miss Marianne in Disneyland with her tie-dye shirt on and her shorts.
And I miss Beebs loving my food.
Oh, man.
Beebs is a picky eater, and he loves my food.
You know what I miss about Beebs?
That he kicked your butt?
No, that after multiple rounds, I was winning, and he's never come back for a Mexican Train Domino game. He's never come back. I think he's scared
He's
of what
afraid
I'll
of
do
you.
to him in the domino game. No, I really do. Think he's scared of the domino game.
Oh, DDG knows of gluten-free French toast?
The Plaza Inn has gluten-free waffles. Becky, I will message you gluten-free French toast.
DDG, am I just a big excuse maker then?
Yeah, you are. You are. Okay, here. I'll be honest with you guys. Here's what I believe with Becky. Becky has gluten allergies, right? And I say I'm all for it. We will do gluten-free at the house. You know, whatever. If you cook gluten-free stuff, I will eat it. Now, when I'm outside at work or something, I might get some gluten in me. I don't know, but if you made all gluten-free stuff,
Monica said that Beeb said he's plotting.
Yeah, he's been plotting for a year. Beeps, you've been plotting for a while. Okay, I'm driving up north, and we're going to play. I'm bringing the game. Okay? I don't know when we're going to do that, but we're going to do it. If Becky cooked all gluten-free stuff in the homestead where we live, where we partake in food, I would totally eat it. Now,
You're such a weirdo. What do you think I cook?
Stuff with gluten in it.
Unless I make pasta? What
Gluten.
are you eating?
Gluten.
I'm not having this conversation with a drunk person.
Wait, did we not go to Miguel's and you got gluten stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, gluten. I'm just giving her a hard time. I'm roasting her right now. I'm giving her a hard time.
I'm not doing it because he was talking at eating food at home, and then he goes, "Did we not just go to Miguel's?"
No. I'm such a simple eater. I'm like, give me rice, meat, and vegetables, and I'm set for life. I'm good. I'm good to go. Marianne, it warms my heart that you're here. It does.
We love Marianne.
It does. I remember the first time we ever saw Marianne in the, is it the Candy Palace? It's that candy store behind Coke's Corner right there. And there she was.
You know, we've had such good, memorable,
glorious
times with a lot of you guys that, you know, I love on my Facebook memories that it pops up, like when we've met people or seen people or...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, I'll never forget when we met Juan. We were at the dance party.
Oh, my God. We were at the dance party. And you know what the best thing, what we said was...
Hi, Brittany.
What we said was, we were like...
You're so
Brittany's
tall.
new page. No. We're like, he likes to dance.
Yeah.
He's a dancer. He's a dancer. Juan's a dancer. Like, the first night,
even care.
he got off the train. He came by on the live stream.
Boomer.
And he was like this. He was like, yeah, I'm here. I'm dancing. I'm down. And I was like, this guy.
He's a keeper.
He's a keeper. He's a keeper. We're gonna be friends with Juan. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh, yes,
for
Marianne.
sure. I was scared that you would be a snob. Marianne! You were scared I was gonna be a snob? Oh,
he looks like a snob. Huh? It's his uppity nose.
You know what? I have anxieties, and I have. I'm kind of an introvert. I love Marianne so much, though.
You do.
I do.
Oh, great! Now you guys gave him truth serum.
No, I'm not an introvert. I'm an extrovert. I love just screaming out.
I'm just letting you know he's gonna get mushy.
I'm not gonna cry. I tell you, I'm not gonna cry on the stream. Oh my god.
He's gonna get mushy.
And then Rosa. This COVID just ruined 2020 for me with Rosa.
Yeah.
Rosa, I had things in store I can't talk about. I probably shouldn't be talking about it right now. COVID. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Michael, I was nervous to meet a podcaster for the first time. That's
like,
great.
Michael, you were Juan's Joe Rogan. You know, that's the best way I can put it. That's the only way I can put it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, my gosh. But you guys.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you. So, I think Disneyland needs to get on the bandwagon here with Knott's Berry Farm. I know I always bring it back to the theme park.
Trying to pull it together.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it together because I really want to talk about this. Like, I don't understand why Disneyland is not letting us into the theme parks for a fee without any rides. Like, I don't understand. Like, Knott's Berry Farm is winning over fans left and right here in Southern California.
Let them have their moment.
By doing what they're doing. No, Dude, I'm a big fan of Knott's Berry Farm. And what they're doing, it feels like they're doing things. No, you are not allowed to have that. No. Tequila and Becky do not get along.
Equals Becky spending money when Josh tries to say I can or cannot do something.
Equals Becky yelling at Josh a lot. I'm just kidding. You can have whatever you want, baby, because you're my baby, and you can have whatever you want. Alicia, hello, welcome. My boyfriend and I want to meet you guys. Going to have to meet or greet. Yeah, definitely.
If you ever
we will be at Knott's Berry Farm Taste of Knott on the 21st, you guys. And go ahead. I know what you're going to say.
If you ever see us at the parks, we get a lot of DMs.
Yeah.
Right after we walked by, somebody said, "Oh, I just saw you and I wanted to meet you, but I was nervous." No, just say hi.
Or I didn't want to bug you. Or you guys were shooting a vlog or whatever. Please, you come first.
See us, say hi. We love to see the faces behind the names.
Yes.
So if you see us, don't feel weird about it. Just say hi. You can wave to us. We'll wave back. Or you can come up to us and say, "Hey, I watch your guys' vlogs." We're more than happy to stop and take a couple moments. We like meeting everybody. That's how we've met most of our friends here. Sometimes, we just have a minute or two to say hi and bye and run and go shoot the vlog. But still, please feel comfortable enough to approach us and say hi.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to meeting everybody we haven't already met. Crystal needs a shot now. Yeah. Everybody needs a shot.
And I was reading some of the comments on Disneyland and stuff. And you know what? They have signs up that say you accept the responsibility for going in. I'm not sure why Knott's can do what they're doing with the food events and other theme parks cannot. I don't know the logistics of it, but I think that when a theme park is closed, they are losing lots of money because they still have to maintain that property, those attractions. There is a cost to a theme park when it is closed, a huge cost. So if they can recoup any revenue whatsoever during that time, I think it would be beneficial for them. So I think that maybe not to beat everybody to the punch, and some theme parks want to say, like, we're not going to do it because we don't want to act like we're following in those footsteps. That could be an ego thing. I have no idea.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm so involved in Jeff Pike saying DDG. Lisa is freaking out.
What happened? What happened?
Go ahead. DDG Lisa is freaking out right now looking at the Sinners and Saints menu, gluten-free peps. Okay, I have to. Here's the true story about this whole situation. I cook a lot of gluten-free food at home. However, I have been very lax on my gluten-free eating. I'm okay with once in a while eating something at the parks or at home, but it's been too frequent that my memory, if I eat too much gluten, I'm like in the gluten fog and I can't remember things. And that's where I'm at now. I'm at the point where I've overdone myself and I need to get back on the gluten-free bandwagon. I do. Like my memory is shot right now. So I have to actually get back on that. So I'm so excited to try some of these things that they're talking about. Josh is controlling the mouse again. So this is so. Ugh.
Well, then why do you even have it in your hand?
I want that.
Chocolate milk.
No, the other one.
Peanut butter whiskey.
Peanut butter whiskey.
And we were just at Bevmo, and I saw the Screwball whiskey. It was good. I saw it there. I was like, it's good, but I was like, okay, I'm not gonna buy that right now.
Wow.
But I wish somebody could tell me though.
Busch Gardens. Blue Kai said there's also a food festival for Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Okay.
Yeah, but Busch Gardens, I believe, is open, and like how Kenny went to SeaWorld, and they had the Seven Seas Food Festival, and they had food from around the world there. But SeaWorld is open also, I believe, right, Kenny? Is SeaWorld open, or is it just for the food festival? But I think in other states, it's much easier. Look at Disney World. It's much easier to have a food and wine or a food festival if the theme park is completely open. Now, I know they have limited capacity and they're limited ticket sales and stuff like that, but I do think that Disneyland here in California is missing an opportunity because people are so starved for they're so starved for Disneyland. They really are. Like, they go into downtown Disney, they go to the Disneyland gates, and they just look. And they look at the train, and they look at the Mickey made out of topiary or flowers or whatever you call it, and they're listening, and they're just looking, and they just want to cross over. I think there's so many people who would pay $50, $60 for a food event
4 tickets
to get in there
to Disney World for $380. I've been trying to get this guy to take a weekend off so we can go. Yeah. I'm ready to go.
But and maybe there's logistically some reason, or maybe there's some reason they can't get the proper permits to do it. I don't know what the reason is for Disneyland, but I just think that there's an opportunity for them to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I know it's a business, so it's about revenue. For them to create a revenue stream by having a food event in their parks without opening up attractions, without having big entertainment or anything like that, people would just go just to get into the park and just look at other people and just experience the sounds and just the sights that DCA or Disneyland have to offer.
Marianne, what I have found is because they're letting in a limited amount of people, they're able to, I don't know about Disneyland, but just where I've been, because they've been letting in a limited amount of people, they're able to kind of watch that social distancing. I haven't found people at Knott's Berry Farm not social distancing. I don't know how Disneyland would do. But just from what and we don't go out much, honestly.
Well, what I see at Walt Disney World, I think they would do good.
Well, honestly, we're just home all the time.
Yeah.
Like, if you see us out, it's because we went to the One Knott's event, but we're pretty much home. We're not going anywhere and doing stuff, unless it's something like that, and then we're very conscious.
2 free tickets. Kenny says if we get to San Antonio, just let him know 2 weeks in advance. He's got 2 free tickets to go with him. All right, I'm down. I'll let you know. So
we've been finding that people are doing really well. We haven't seen we haven't seen too many negative experiences. Now, whether it's happening or not, I'm not sure.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you. In my line of work, I'm around people. I've seen COVID cases, a lot of COVID cases.
Yeah, and we understand that not everybody is okay with it, and then we totally agree that you shouldn't go if you're not comfortable. And yes, I think everybody's health is more important, including mine, and that's why I'm pretty much at home all the time, because I'm definitely nervous about it because of my asthma and stuff. So I agree.
And in the line of business that I'm in and dealing with the public and stuff like that, I truly believe, and I've learned to believe this as I've been more in the public, that it's up to you. And me as a worker, as somebody who deals with other people, I can social distance myself from people. I can move away from people. No matter
but
what the situation is, I can do that.
In some instances, it's not as easy. So
and I'm not. No, I'm not saying it's always. I will wait. Where am I at? I will wait until I have to wear a mask. I have a hard time breathing going to the store. You know, and everyone reacts differently. Like, I'm used to the masks now because I wear a mask for 8 hours a day. So I'm used to the mask, but not everybody is. And it's everybody is different for sure. It's whatever your comfort level is with these type of things. I think that Disney can do it responsibly. Like, Knott's has done it very responsibly. The Taste of Calico, you were very social distance, and it felt very safe. It did. I mean, just for
I'll
me,
agree.
It felt very safe. It felt like the cast members or the employees, whatever you call them at Knott's Berry Farm, were safe. They looked very comfortable with what they were doing. So I think that other places could take from that and do the same thing.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree. It's totally scary. It really is. When we went to Knott's just recently, I had my Clorox. I have the little disposable packs of Clorox wipes that I carry. I have not Clorox wipes. I have Clorox wipes to wipe everything down. I have my wipes for my hands. I have my hand sanitizer. So it is a little nerve-wracking, you know. And I definitely don't want to be on a ventilator. Definitely, I don't.
It's a tough topic, you guys. We know people who have passed. We know people who have contracted it. We know people who've I know people who've contracted and have no symptoms. I know people who've contracted and had symptoms. I know people who have been in the hospital many times. I've run the gamut of this COVID thing. So but everyone has their own securities when it comes to it, and I would never tell somebody, I just want to tell people, you feel safe, you do you, and you feel safe. I believe in wearing masks.
Crystal, I have a question for you. Are face shields recommended with the face mask or without the face mask? Because I do see people wearing face shields. Now, my concern when I see it without a mask is that, like, maybe for some reason the spit or whatever can go out underneath it. How is that recommended? Just if you know how it's recommended, I'm interested to hear that.
Yeah, and nothing's foolproof, I think.
No, I know, but she said the facial, so I'm just curious. Yeah. Like how? Oh, recommends with. Oh, okay. Because I've seen the face shields, but I think without the mask, it doesn't seem like it makes much sense to me. But I think if it was a face shield
with a mask, it would seem like it makes more sense.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't want this to be a whole COVID conversation. We always seem to twist towards that, because that is the time that we are in right now. That is what is happening in 2020. And
yeah, I definitely don't like to be indoors with people, like in an enclosed environment. I'm not comfortable with that. Like, even when I had to go to the dentist, and I had to go because I had a toothache, and they had to do a root canal on me, I didn't like that very much at all. I'm a little bit more comfortable with the outside air atmosphere than being on in the inside. To be.
And but we take a lot of precautions. We wear masks, we have sanitizer, we have wipes. Nothing is foolproof. Don't get me wrong. It could happen. But we do what we believe is the right thing to do for our safety, and still being able to enjoy life, I guess you could say. I don't know how to otherwise say it.
No, there are we're not on the doubter side. We're definitely not on the doubter side.
No. We are like straight. COVID is really harsh, like really bad.
We still don't like to. We haven't had any family coming over. We're not.
Like, if we go to a family member's house that doesn't live with us, we wear masks. We social distance.
Well, the only family member that we've been to is my aunt's.
That's what I'm saying.
And that was one time.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. We wore masks and we social distance.
We wore masks, we social distance, and we sat outside.
Yeah, so it's not like I'm not saying, because I personally believe that you can properly social distance and wear masks and be outside and in the public and be as safe as you possibly can be. I'm not saying that it's 100%.
Well, here's the deal. Everybody has their own opinion on it. Everybody has their own comfort level on it. Yeah. In different parts of the state, it's different for people.
Well, different parts of the country, it's definitely different.
Yeah, different parts of the state, different parts of the country, it's different for people. Everybody has their own. Number one, everybody has their own opinion on it, first of all. And some people have different comfort levels. Some people have different anxieties. What I like to say is let's be respectful of everybody and what they believe and what they think and how comfortable they feel with things. Just be respectful of each other. And some people are going to completely quarantine and some people are not. And, unfortunately, that's where it's at.
And like I said, I'm a mask believer. That's just the way it is. And I know some people are not. I disagree with you, but I'm not unwilling to have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about our differences and see why you believe what you believe and why I believe what I believe. So, wow, we got real serious for a second there, huh? Because that's the time. That's just what it is. It's just what it is. And I have to.
Hi, VP.
For me. Hey, Adventures with VP is here. Look at that beautiful beard. I couldn't grow that beautiful beard, so I just had to go with a little goatee.
Like for me, I have the luxury of staying home and not going out.
And I do not. I have the luxury of working with the public.
Josh has to go out and work. He doesn't have the option to stay home. And so I don't go anywhere. I stay home every day, all day long, and this guy has to go to work, and it's just what it is.
And that's why I say what I say, because I think I've learned how to interact with other people in a safe and responsible way. And I've had people approach me and come close to me, and I've learned to just back away and still be respectful and responsible and explain my position.
Well, the scary thing is that you shouldn't have to, but it is.
But you do have to, and we're in control. I don't believe in creating a scene and saying you're a horrible person and you're wrong or this or that. But I believe that I can control where I move and maneuver, and I can maneuver away from people who maybe don't believe the same things that I believe. So, and I have to. I mean, to earn a living, I work with the public, and that's just what I do.
Josh doesn't have the option. So let's move on from COVID, please.
Okay. Oh, is it giving you...
I'm getting annoyed.
Is it giving you stress?
No, it's not getting stressed. I'm just getting okay.
I enjoy talking about it. I should do a podcast on it.
Well, the thing is that everybody already knows what you should do. Everybody already knows what you shouldn't do. Everybody has their stand on it, what they would do, what they wouldn't do. I mean, you can talk in circles about it. I mean...
Yeah.
All the information is out there.
Yep.
All the information is out there with statistics. All the information is out there, like what you should be doing if you have to go out. If you can, stay home. It's all out there. So there's no reason to talk in circles about it. It's there. Unfortunately, because people are not social distancing and wearing masks, it keeps getting worse. I mean, it is what it is, but I can't drown myself every single week and talk about the same topic every single week.
Yeah, it's just is what it is, and unfortunately though, I know it's part of 2020. It's part of our lives. It's part of what is out there, and that's why I try to stick with the conversation of theme parks, because I want to know, why can't Disney do what Knott's is doing? I just keep going back to that. We've been on here for a long time tonight too, guys, so I appreciate everyone who's hanging out there tonight with us. But my brain is really... This whole time we've been talking, this whole hour, my brain keeps going back to, why can't Disney do what Knott's is doing? This whole time, that's what I've been thinking about. You don't think about that, babe?
What? I'm not even paying attention to you now.
Why? She's not paying attention. I don't care what I say. I'm just kidding. Why can't Disney do what Knott's is doing?
I don't know.
Do you think it's... Here's my question.
I don't know what it involves for them financially.
Yeah.
I don't know the concerns of their employees. I don't know the concerns of the unions. I don't know. I can't
those
speak.
are all good points.
I can't speak for Disneyland. I don't know.
Those are all good points.
I think they're playing it safe, which is good.
Well, that's why we're here speculating.
Like, because we could say all we want, that we want them to open up and they could do it responsibly. But if they have a majority of cast members that are concerned about their health, then kudos to them for taking their cast members into consideration.
Definitely.
And playing it safe. Maybe Disney is more concerned about playing it safe and not taking the risk than to just take the risk for financial gain. Who knows?
I agree because they look at risk reward for sure. Does the reward outweigh the risk? Obviously they look at that stuff too. But I would like to think that they care about their cast members and that they look into their safety. And if they don't think they can pull it off safely, then they don't do it. But I know California right now, it's a tough state to try to open up in.
We're like one of the highest, if not the highest. We're like the worst right now.
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. They don't open up amusement parks, but they do something like Knott's, which is a limited food event that you felt safe at. Could Disneyland do something like that where you would feel safe at?
They probably could. I will say downtown Disney does feel more congested than Knott's.
But did you feel unsafe?
I didn't feel unsafe. Okay. But it was more congested than Knott's.
Yes. So could they do a limited ticket event that would let you into their theme park for a food type event
of course they
where
could.
you would feel safe?
Of course they could, but is that going to be cost effective for them? And I'm just kind of one of those people. I don't like to do a lot of what ifs and act like I know what Disney's thinking because I don't know what they're thinking.
I do.
I don't know what they're thinking. Like, who am I? Like, what do I know?
Yeah. And
I'm not on their board.
And so, but Disney is going to lose money no matter what. So do they want to lose money here or do they want to lose less money by having an event? And the business side of me says they want to lose less money and they want to have the event. But there's a lot of factors that I just don't know about. Like, are they zoned for it? Can they do it? Can they do it under the regulations that the state has set where Knott's was able to? And why is Knott's able to do it and not other theme parks able to do it? I understand why Six Flags doesn't do it. They're not a food place. They're a roller coaster place. But if SeaWorld San Antonio has done a food event, then why has not SeaWorld California done a food event? I don't know, because SeaWorld San Antonio, Kenny, please tell me, is SeaWorld San Antonio open for regular business or are they just open for the food event? I think they're open for regular business, but I could be wrong. That's why I want to know from Kenny. If you can answer that, I would appreciate it. It's all about risk assessment. I agree with you, Jeff Pike. It's all about risk assessment, and I think that that's true. But I believe if they're willing to open up downtown Disney, then they could be willing to open up the parks for a food and wine type of event. What do you think?
Yeah, they might. They might, but they're probably going to assess all the risks. They're going to look at, is it financially feasible and will it profit? Will they have enough employees to do what they want to do? Because like we said, Knott's Berry Farm has an abundance amount of employees working, where Disney at downtown Disney, they had workers, but it was nothing like the amount of people Knott's Berry Farm had.
They had a lot of plaids and they had a lot of people walking around the area. I think Knott's Berry Farm had more.
Yeah.
Because they had opened up the theme park and they really needed to ensure that it was. I'm pretty sure they probably had state inspectors there. I mean, I've had state inspectors come to my place of business too, and I'm pretty sure they had state inspectors there, and that they want to make sure that it was good. Kenny had answered both SeaWorld San Antonio and Six Flags San Antonio are full-time now, so they're open for business. They're completely open. And that's why maybe they're having the food event and maybe we're not. But I think that might be something that SeaWorld down here might look at, like, could they just have a food event without the attractions because where theme parks are not allowed to open up?
If I go to SeaWorld, I want to see the animals.
And some people have said there was some sort of loophole with Knott's Berry Farm in Ghost Town. Before it was a theme park, Ghost Town was originated there, and it was not a theme park. But I'm pretty sure that when they rezoned and re-permitted and expanded, that became part of the theme park. So it's very curious to see why they can do it and why others cannot. Or are they just doing it to gain market share and then maybe it's not profitable right now, but they know because nobody else is doing it, they can get a lot of exposure by it, which will help their future revenue growth. I really don't know. It's something those are the things that make my brain go tick, 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 tick. I don't know about you, but that's really things that I think about. Like, I think about the behind the scenes of the business, of why maybe it's not profitable, but in the future, because of the exposure, it becomes more profitable to them. Where Disneyland doesn't need the exposure because they are worldwide. Knott's Berry Farm, you can go to a lot of states and say, hey, have you ever heard of Knott's Berry Farm? And people are like, what the heck's Knott's Berry Farm? But if you go anywhere, you say, have you heard of Disneyland? 100 people out of 100 would say, yes, I heard of Disneyland. Anywhere in the country. Good
night, Crystal.
Hey, good night. You have a good night, okay? Thank you so very much. You think? No? You're like, oh, hey, I don't care. Sorry if I'm going off on a tangent. Good?
Yeah. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Just checking. We're doing things on the fly here, you guys. We're just checking with each other. We're good.
Well, because a lot of it is asking like what Disney can or cannot do, and can they do this and could they do that.
Well, that's me just talking it out. Like, I'm speaking what I'm thinking, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm verbalizing what's going through my mind. Like, I believe that if Knott's Berry Farm can do it, that Disneyland can do it too. My only thing is, Knott's Berry Farm is more casual than Disneyland.
VP, Josh has had a lot of shots and I haven't.
VP, people were super chatting, and I was forced to drink adult beverages. I didn't want to, but I was forced to.
Oh, yeah, he got up and ran.
I got up and I ran to the cabinet and brought them over. Let's see. Josh and Becky, Midlife Vibes. Next time I'm in Cali, I need you guys to be my guide at Knott. Dude.
We would totally do it.
Totally. We love
Knotts. It. There's so many.
We love it.
So many hidden gems there. So many little things that.
Yes.
Like the train, I can't remember which president was on it, but there's a train. It doesn't run, but it's stationed there that had one of the presidents on it.
Yeah, they have the cars, a couple of the cars that one of the presidents used to travel in when doing his thing. So, yeah. There's a lot of hidden gems. I mean, Sad Eye Joe, that's another hidden gem.
Or the little grave that you step on it.
Don't give away the secret. Don't give away the secret. They have a graveyard there, you guys.
That's the key, Alicia. Staying positive. Not letting this whole thing overtake you. It's being positive and being kind to one another. Being conscious of how each other feels. And... just take into consideration people. I'm not talking about the crazies. I'm definitely not siding on the crazies, but I'm just saying, we all have different levels of anxiety, different levels of peace, different levels of comfort, and we just need to be mindful to everybody. And yeah, it is nice to say we should all do our part. You just talk for 3 hours, dude.
I know.
It's nice to say that we all should do our part, and hopefully everybody would listen, but there's a lot of people that feel 100% on the opposite side, and I can't change those people, but I can be in control of myself, and we're
only in control of ourselves.
I can only control myself, and I can only control on how I react to people, and if I'm put in a situation, what I would do. And with that, I just like to stay positive. Hi, Richard.
Hey, Richard in the house.
Kenny, I feel Knott's might be open this year since the food festival is doing so well, but other theme parks. Are you really thinking they're going to open? I don't think they will, Alicia.
Well, I think Knott's will open the same time that other theme parks open. What I think is Knott's has done is with the food events is way beyond that.
Josh is going to bring that food event into the
but Knott's Berry Farm, as far as attractions and full theme park, full blown. Really, and if you think about it, really, the Knott's Berry Farm with Taste of Knott is fully opening minus the attractions.
Yeah.
They're opening all their shops. They're opening special food booths. Now they're not opening their normal food restaurant.
Not all the shops, because not all the shops were open.
In Ghost Town they were.
In Ghost Town, but not all the shops.
No, but now they're open with Taste of Knott's. They're going to open Fiesta Village. So now the shop over in Fiesta Village is going to open up. You know, they're opening up the Boardwalk. So now the shops over in Boardwalk are going to open up. Now they're not going to open up the games.
I love it, Alicia. She's like...
Sorry. But as each themed area of Knott's Berry Farm opens up, they open up everything but the...
I will say this about Knott's. What
rides.
What I did like about Knott's is I liked how they did the Taste of Calico. That was their baby step. Let's open this little
So
tiny...
I'm talking about PPR.
Let's open this little tiny section of Knott's Berry Farm and see how we can control it, see how we can manage it, see what we can fix if there's anything wrong. And once they saw the response to it, once they saw how people were acting, once they saw people's behaviors, once they saw how they could manage it, then the following week, because they only did 1 week, they improved on what they saw needed improvement. And that went very well, very, very well. And then they opened the rest of the park for a food event. Yeah. And Adventures with VP, I think depending on how well they do with this opening the rest of the park and seeing what type of I don't want to use the control, but control that they have over the situation and how they can manage it and ensure everybody's safety, not just our safety. Our safety isn't important, but the safety of their employees, where their employees feel comfortable. Then maybe if they see that everything goes well, then maybe they will end up opening. But we'll see.
So here's the thing with why Knott's cannot completely open. Theme parks are not allowed to open up in California.
We're so
Knott's,
bad. We're so bad in California. We can't do anything.
Yeah.
We can't have nice things here.
Okay. So no, we're taking the right precautions.
Oh my goodness. I let you talk for 3 hours straight.
But I want to talk about why Knott's will not open the rides. Theme parks are not allowed to open up in California.
Kenny. If Kenny's leaving, good night, Kenny.
But what Knott's has done is said, we're going to open up outdoor eating inside of our property. And that's what they have done with Taste of Knott.
Spontaneity Disney.
You cannot open up a theme park in California. It's against the rules. It's basically what you can't do.
We can't open.
So
we can't have nice things because we don't behave.
Knott's has found a way around.
Hi,
saying,
Andrew.
We're not opening up a theme park, and they're not selling tickets to a theme park. What they are doing is they're selling lanyards to a food event. So they have found a way around the theme park ticket thing. Yes.
We have some crazy ass people in California. I'm just gonna be honest.
You going?
No, we do. We have people that are just not. They think the whole thing is a hoax, and they don't want to wear face masks, and they don't want to do anything that they need to do to be safe for other people.
You behave, Andrew.
So we do have a lot of really crazy stuff happening here in California. So I understand the concern that people have. I understand the concern that the establishments have. I understand the concerns the government has. And I don't think that the amount of people being crazy overwhelms the amount of people wanting to be safe. But all it takes is one crazy person to get everybody sick.
Yeah, and I don't think it's about...
I get it.
And I don't think it's about a risk.
DDG, I had to. My mouth has been closed for a while.
Yeah, and I don't think Disney's worried about getting sued, to be honest. They have signs posted. They have so many protocols in place that they are doing the right thing when it comes to protecting the people who visit their property. They are doing the right thing. Trust me. We've gone a couple times.
We've seen it for a fact, and we're not making light of it.
I'm not very nervous about it. Becky is way more nervous about it than I am. Just because I deal with it on a daily basis and you don't. So definitely I understand why you would be more nervous about it. But Knott's is doing the same thing. They are asking you questions. They are thermal scanning you. They are making sure that you are social distancing. They are making sure you're wearing a mask. They are making sure you are very ready to go.
I swear I love Jeff Pike. He always has the best things to say. United States has to stay and eat their veggies at the kids' table while the rest of the world opens up and eats gluten-free dessert.
Yes, right, Jeff? Right?
You nailed that on the head.
Well, that was the thing. Like, Europe closed 90% of their businesses, while the United States only did 50%. But that's why Europe's doing much better than us. So I'm just going to stop there.
We suck.
But, yeah, we just, we want our freedoms. And even though it means killing us, I don't know.
I don't.
But, so I'm not saying me. I'm just saying.
Sorry, guys. I'm nasally. My sinuses are bothering me.
So I don't think Disneyland's worried about people contracting COVID in their park if they open up for a food event.
You think they're worried about getting in trouble for not following procedures?
No, I don't think so at all.
Then what do you think?
I think that they don't want to open up their parks if they can't give you the full magical experience that Disneyland has to offer. I think they've built their brand and their way
on being magical,
on being such a high quality, high level, highly immersive, unbelievably above the rest of the theme park world, that they don't want to ever bring that down to say, we're just going to open up for food and you don't get to experience all the magic that we have to offer. Or I think that they have very big egos and they don't want to say...
I don't think it's an ego thing.
I've dealt with executives and stuff like that, and I think that, not at Disney, I'm just saying, that I think that they might not want to say, oh, Knott's showed us up, so we're going to come in with our tail down and, like, follow them and be like, hey, we're doing this too now because it was successful for Knott's.
And FYI, you guys, we are firm believers in social distancing, wearing our face masks.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Our doors are not open right now. We're closed doors because there's a pandemic going on, so we're not having people over. We're huge on face masks and wearing them properly.
And I believe in every social distancing face mask CDC guideline out there.
We're not running to the store just because we forgot butter.
We went to Costco for the first time in months and spent a crap ton of money because we're not going to go back there for a while.
We just want you guys to understand is that as much as we're saying that, can Disney open it better, we're firm believers in safety first. Our health is first, and it's not just our health. It's if we're not careful, who can we get sick, which is the most important part.
Well, I'm worried about you. I'm worried about, she has asthma and stuff. So I'm like, and I have to work with people. So I've learned to social distance myself around people who might not believe the same things that I believe. I've learned how to maneuver myself away from people and take certain protocols. I mean, I sanitize and wash my hands so many times a day. Not because I'm worried about myself, but because I'm worried about what I might bring home to her.
So what I was going to say is that we're firm believers, and I sell masks. I do. And my goal in selling the mask is to have them affordable for the quality in which I make them. I won't skip out on the cotton. I don't want to buy half cotton, half polyester. I only want to do 100% cotton because that's what the CDC recommends. I have, I'm getting teary-eyed here. I have a interfacing in between the cotton, so they're not these thin, flimsy masks. I try to get elastic that's comfortable. I put a pipe cleaner on top so you can snug it to your nose so your glasses can go over so you don't fog up and so the mask doesn't ride up. I try my best to make a mask that is functional, that it's doing what...
Rosa, have a good night, Rosa.
That it's doing what it's supposed to do. I do try to make them cute because I want to match all my clothes, but most importantly, I don't want to skimp out on the money for the fabric or not put the interfacing in or not do certain things where the mask isn't going to serve its purpose. So I just want everybody out there to know that even though we're talking about Disney opening and even though we're talking about Knott's Berry Farm opening and we're talking about a lot of things that can be, what's the word?
Risque?
No, not risque. Cause some, I don't know, but we are firm believers in wearing masks. We're firm believers in social distancing and doing the right thing. So there you go.
Avengers VP says, you make a fantastic mask, especially for us big head people.
I got that mask sound right. And when I saw that those Disney masks just fit too small, I was like, I got to send him one that's going to fit him right, that he's going to love.
She was like, I am going to get this guy a mask that fits him. I am going to get him a mask.
VP, a little birdie that watches both of our channels, I happened to tell that little birdie that I wanted to send you a mask because I saw that it didn't fit properly. And the little birdie happened to know who your favorite character was and told me. And I just happened to have that fabric. And so it was in cahoots with somebody that's on our stream now that knew.
Yeah. And Andrew, I'm not going to get into all that stuff with that you're talking about in the comments. I just, there's people out there and that's just the way it is. But
it is. It's just
I'm not going to, I don't want to give them any limelight or anything like that.
Well, and not just that. Just people have differences, opinions, and different belief systems is all it is. Whether we agree or don't agree, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Bye, Jackie.
So, really.
Anything else about Knotts? Anything else about Nancy?
I guess that's it. I guess our stream's over. I mean, that was really, I really like to know everyone's opinion on like,
Marianne, are you saying tweet so I could start singing in my head again?
Tweet.
Rockin'
Oh,
Robin.
man, here we go. Squirrel,
Tweet,
squirrel.
Rockin' Robin. Tweet. Okay.
But, we go to these events, we vlog, we be safe.
We've been to 2.
We social distance. We don't get out very much. We have a home vlog coming out. It's the way of the world right now. I believe that you can go out and be safe. Nothing's 100%. Nothing's foolproof.
VP, I'll DM you, VP.
With that, you guys, we're going to end the stream. We've been on for over an hour and a half. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. I think what a great stream. What a great conversation tonight was. Great conversation about Knott's Berry Farm, Disneyland, and COVID. I think that we just had a good conversation tonight. And that's the key, is that you got to be willing to talk. You got to be willing to listen. And that's it. Just everyone out there, you guys have a great night. You got anything for the crew out there tonight?
No, just be safe. We love everybody. Thank you so much for all your love and support, for being on the vlogs with us and being on the streams. We really enjoy talking with you guys and sharing with you guys. And thank you guys for getting this guy drunk. He's going to pass out right now.
I got to work tomorrow, for crying out loud.
Yeah, thanks guys for getting him drunk. We appreciate you guys. We look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. Hopefully next Tuesday we won't get sucked into too much of the COVID talk. And it
was really more talk about Knott's in Disneyland and what's going on. But, and I'll be honest with you, I understand that COVID is part of the time and part of the 2020 year. And so it is going to be a topic of conversation. It is going to be something that we end up talking about,
I know.
It's just, and I actually enjoy talking about it in a rational manner with people and getting their opinions. And, even though I might disagree or agree with some people, I like having the conversation. And that's the key, you guys, is to have the conversation. Don't get mad and don't hate people.
Most of us here are on the same page, which is kind of helpful as well. We're all pretty much on the same page.
Yeah, and so with that, I am going to plug away at the end of our stream here.
Shameless plugs.
We got Beloved One Creations right here. She sells masks. If you want to, you DM her over on Instagram at Beloved One Creations. Look at all these beautiful masks. Oh, look at there's Becky Boo right there. She's got all sorts of great masks. If you need any mask or anything like that, go ahead and DM her, and she'll let you know the pricing. And she does custom orders and all that stuff too.
Show my logo that Jessica just did.
Jessica just made this beautiful logo for her, which you can see over right here on Midlife Vibes Instagram. If you don't follow us on Midlife Vibes Instagram, you can check us out. That is the Beloved One Creations
and apparently
new
that
logo.
was pixelated because I wasn't supposed to use that file for this format.
Yeah, but if you could follow us over on Midlife Vibes, that would be awesome. And then we also have a Facebook page.
Did you see Jackie's baskets? Those are Jackie's. She sent those to me.
Nice. Oh yeah, Jackie sent those beautiful baskets.
That was from one of our.
Yes. Teachers. And then we have our Midlife Vibes Facebook page. You guys, if you haven't already followed us on Facebook, go ahead and do so right now. I appreciate it so much. And also, we appreciate all our Patreon members who are out there, we get a shout out at $2, new button at $5, or a sticker. And we have all sorts of great stuff here on Patreon. Thank you so very much. And then our Spreadshirt, a lot of different merchandise on Spreadshirt. These are our different designs that we're showing here.
I have
so
something
thank you
to say
so
for Patreon.
much.
I just made a couple of purchases, and I'm really excited that we are going to be having some new tiers. And so I don't want to talk about it till I get the stuff in hands, but I'm going to be designing some new
We'll talk about it next week.
Tiers and how we're going to do that Patreon with the new tiers and with the new stuff that we have coming. I think it's going to be something that you guys might like. So I'm really excited about that. And the existing Patreon members, we will be sending out some of the stuff that we're getting to you guys, so you don't miss out on the Patreon merch.
Yeah. So I just want to thank everyone for stopping by. I appreciate it so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We had a great time tonight. I did anyway.
Yes.
And look forward to our home vlog coming out in the next couple of days. I do have to work, so apologize if it doesn't get done right away, but we'll get that editing done as soon as we possibly can and get it out to you guys. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you next Tuesday night. You guys have a great evening. Thank you. Don't forget, do me a favor. Just do me one solid. Give me a little thumbs up on the way out. I do appreciate it very much so. With that, we'll catch you next time. Thank you guys so much.